Hi everyone, this is my Google My Maps presentation on my very short recent trip to San Diego. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the presentation. So I live in Hesperia, California, so that's where I came from, and we went all the way to San Diego. So as you can see here, it was a pretty decent drive. So on our trip, this was a trip with my husband and his family. Um, Before we went to our first destination, which was going to be the zoo, the San Diego Zoo, we had a first stop at his parents' hotel because they stayed the night at a hotel, and we decided to drive that morning of. Um, so we had to stop by there first, and then we met up with them. We got breakfast, and then we all drove to the San Diego Zoo together. And so let me just go ahead and show you. This is the hotel that they were staying at. So this is where we went to. So we went from Hesperia all the way to here. Um, and then, like I said, we got breakfast and then we all drove to the zoo. So when we finally made it to the zoo, I think it was about noon. We wanted to originally get there like around when it opened. I think it opened at like 8. We wanted to get there maybe around 9ish. And it was my first time at the San Diego Zoo. I've been to the LA Zoo many times, but this zoo was by far obviously the best zoo I've ever been to. It was just really nice. It was huge. There's so many animals, so many people there. And so this is a picture of the flamingos that we saw. I think these were the first animals that we saw. They're kind of like by the entrance. So these are the flamingos. They're really pretty. And then this is a picture of me and my husband after we saw, I think, the hippos, and I think we're sitting on a hippo statue. And then I think these were my favorite besides the polar bears. Um, I forgot what they were called, but they're some really giant tortoises. They're so pretty. And then those are the only pictures that I posted from the zoo. But yeah, the zoo was so much fun. It really was. And I would go back to San Diego just for the zoo. It was really, really cool, but it was so hot. After the zoo, we decided to go to lunch. So we didn't have lunch inside. We decided to go out for lunch. And um, me and my husband, we went to Soup Plantation. And that's kind of like you grab your plate at the front and then you go through like kind of like a buffet kind of style, and then you pay. And it was really good. Um, my husband enjoyed it, and I didn't think he would because he usually doesn't like soups and salads and that kind of thing, but he really liked it. After Soup Plantation, we decided to go to our hotel just to relax. So we just went there to rest, and then we got ready to go out to eat and just kind of explore a little bit of San Diego at night. So we just spent maybe like a couple hours at the hotel. And then once we got ready, we decided that we were going to go to the mall. So we went to the Westfield Mission Valley Mall, and it was really nice. They had a big Target there. They had a bunch of our favorite stores like Nordstrom. I believe they also had Forever 21 there. It was really nice, and there was a lot of people there. And it was really nice being outside during the the evening time because it started feeling fresher, and you could really feel like the ocean breeze. It was really nice. And so while we were here, we decided to check out a few stores. We went to Vans, Nordstrom. We went to Target, and we got pretzels, which is a must whenever you go to a mall. So we did that. And then after that, we kind of decided to just go back to the hotel and go to sleep a little bit earlier. So we went back and we watched a movie in our hotel room, and then we decided to go to sleep so we can be nice and rested for the next day for the beach. Excuse me. And then, so the next day, my husband and I and his family, we went to Mission Beach, which is really close by since San Diego is really close by the ocean. So this beach is really nice. The only complaint I have is that it was really packed, but I mean, what can you expect from, the beach on a Sunday in the summer? But it was a lot of fun. We played in the sand. We didn't get in the water. Well, I didn't anyway, because it was really cold and I'm scared of the ocean. Um, and I don't know. But it was a lot of fun. It really was. And I'd go back to this beach maybe before summer ends, maybe to see if the water gets a little warmer so I could put my feet in there at least. But it was a lot of fun. We spent a few hours there and then we decided to just call it a trip because it was Sunday and it was going to be a drive ahead of us. So from the beach, uh, we drove back home. And it took us about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to get home because there was traffic. And yeah, that's it for my trip. It was a lot of fun, memorable. We took a lot of pictures, and um, I would definitely go to the zoo and to the safari park. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my Google My Maps trip. Thank you.